Bring a pal! Yo, what is up there, guys? Otherwise, back at it again with another video, continuing on the countdown to Kingdom Hearts 3 right here, right now. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about the mysterious cloud-like world that we saw in the recent Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. I got a few theories, so let's start off with theory number one. Okay, number one, first guess, and the one that I think makes the most sense, is that this location is somewhere within Ventus. Of course, it makes sense for Sora to be the one to wake up Ventus, since he has Ventus's heart within him. We already know that Sora is making his way to Ventus's heart from a previous trailer, and when Riku went to wake up Sora at the end of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, we saw Riku at Destiny Island, which was within Sora's heart. So the cloud-like world could easily be a little world within Ventus. Now the reason why I believe it's Ventus is because of the Chirathi. The Chirathi is a dream eater and therefore can only exist in the realm of sleep. Ventus is unconscious, which technically means he's asleep, and as far as we know, Ventus is the only character that would still even have a Chirathi at this point. What exactly the Chirathi is doing in Ventus, no idea. It could just easily be a spiritual form of Ventus's Chirathi. Now, as for why there are so many Soras running about, I'm going to assume maybe by, releasing Ventus's heart within Sora, that kind of messes with Sora's own heart, so now Sora needs to just basically reclaim himself in order to be complete. But that is basically theory number one. Now, moving on to theory number two, Sora has somehow managed to find his way into a copy of the Book of Prophecies. No idea how he got there, but we know Maleficent's looking for that thing and everything. But seeing as how Data is being heavily implied in this game, totally possible. Now, the reason why I think it could be the Book of Prophecies, or at least a version of it, is that if we look at the cloud world, we can see that a lot of the structure of the world are block-shaped pieces, and we see multiple copies of Sora running around, which could just be pieces of data of him, as we see Sora is collecting these copies, and by doing so, his body is becoming whole again. As for Chirathi, well, it could just be a data version, which would make sense. One other thing is when Sora says, I'll be back, makes me think, well, if Sora is in the book, that would definitely be something that he could always go back and do, just like Winnie the Pooh. Okay, so now moving on to theory number three, and this is my personal one that I kind of convoluted up in my head. Alright, so before we even begin, I want to go ahead and take a look back at this beautiful game known as Gravity Rush. There's Gravity Rush 1 and 2. If you haven't played them, you need to get on that like right now. If you like Kingdom Hearts, there's no excuse to not play Gravity Rush, unless you don't want to get a major headache from the gameplay. But anyway, in Gravity Rush number 1, there's a part of the game where basically the protagonist, known as Kat, enters her mind to gain a lost ability. In her mind, it is similar to the cloud world in the sense that there are a ton of blocks all over the place, and as Kat moves forward, she is claiming fragments of this woman who she later finds out is herself. So with that in mind, I think that Sora probably got bodied by Xehanort and is unconscious somewhere, and once again, being unconscious is technically being asleep. So I believe one of two things. Number one, Sora drifts into the sleeping realm, which would answer the Chirathi question, or maybe this is all inside Sora's mind, which would easily explain why there are so many Soras, since once again, it's within his own mind, and by restoring himself, he would be able to wake up. As for Chirathi, not sure if it would be Ventus's Chirathi just chilling there, since again, Ventus's heart is a part of Sora's, but if this is Sora's mind, the sentence, "I'll be back," makes sense, because I'm sure Sora could always enter his mind again. When Sora fought Roxas in Kingdom Hearts 2, Goofy specifically stated that Sora had just completely disappeared, and then, eventually he reappeared out of nowhere. But, yep, guys, that is basically, those are my big three theories right there. I know a lot of people were saying that this could easily be Kingdom Hearts. It's possible, but I mean, really, would they just show Kingdom Hearts like that in this trailer? But, I mean, if you actually go ahead and look at Sora's health bar, his health bar is the highest that we've ever actually seen within all the trailers. So, definitely, whatever's going on in this cloud-like world, it's definitely probably towards the end of the game, and towards the end of the game, we're not going to see Ventus towards the end of the game, and something bad could happen towards Sora, and if it would probably be towards the end of the game. But also, people are saying, hey, look at those pillars, doesn't that remind anybody of the Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix box? The Mora needs to calm down, my dude. You don't have to bring literally everything back into this game. All the pieces are connected. So that is basically it for this video, guys. Those were my little top 3 big theories over there. What I want to know in the comment section below is, what do you think of the theories? Which one do you think is correct, or do you think I'm just completely wrong? I would love to know your theories in the comment section below. So guys, if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, as that really helps me out. If you aren't already, you can follow me on Twitter, same thing as my YouTube channel, which is Ed the Wiz. I am also on Instagram, which is MattSwag12345, where I post all the good stuff. So until next time, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say bye, pal!